yeah, this is the 7th game of the series between TaToH and DauT. So, what do we get this time? We are gonna be witnessing a game of Tide Pool, and we have right here DauT playing red, playing Hans, and TaToH once again playing blue with Italians. So Italians, they're probably gonna get an edge here in terms of water. Hans, they're probably gonna get an advantage in terms of aggression. Hans, they can potentially go for water units because they don't have to go for houses. They can get a slight advantage, I guess, in wood, but the water units for Hans are not the best. Let's see. What is this off-brand Muzak? What do you mean? It sounds so familiar yet so foreign at the same time. You mean the music? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Let me know. Still, DauT apparently is gonna go for water here, as he is gonna send an extra villager over here. Usually Hans, they go for scouts. Going for scouts here is probably not gonna be efficient as they have to run around the pond. May Dude, welcome. Chris, welcome as well. DauT fighting for land, this will be funny. We're gonna see. So yeah, the Italian player is surely gonna be at an advantage. They get 15% cheaper fission ships, they get 15% cheaper Imperial Age upgrade, and they get also 50% cheaper dock techs, dock researches. So even though Hans, they save some wood, going for War Galley is gonna be cheaper for the Italian player. Going for gillnets, for any other dock tech. For the time being though, it doesn't seem like either player is gonna try to go for water, though just as I said that, that's gonna go forward now, and there you go. So that's gonna be the first dock of the game. Actually, TaToH just beaten him to the punch, going for a dock himself. Let's take a look at the scouting. So the blue player doesn't know anything about red. Red knows where blue is, so DauT probably with the intel advantage at this point. Let's see if he manages. Oh, he's not gonna manage to delay the dock, but he might find the villager though. Let's see. This guy doesn't have loom. Oh, he's not attacking the scout. The scout's bugging. What? He's not gonna attack the villager. He doesn't have loom. He's gonna take the sheep though. Interesting. Alright, so yeah. TaToH's gonna go for the fishing ships right away. And that's gonna be the same for DauT as well. Oh, DauT, indeed. He didn't even go for a quick palisade, nothing. He just stood there chilling. Fishing ship and... Fishing ship what? No. Fishing fish. And yeah, the scout didn't do anything. So right now, DauT finally found, or TaToH finally found DauT, I mean. He knows about the wool line, he knows about the TC location. Does he know about the dock? He doesn't know about the dock. Judging by the lumber camp location though, he might be able to infer that the dock should be around here. Over here though, TaToH's gonna go for a secondary lumber camp. Nice. And he's not gonna go for any additional fishing ships. So at this point, both players with 3, DauT's gonna go for a 4th one. TaToH should be able to afford more. He's getting a bonus for cheaper fishing ships, but he's not going for additional ones. Uptime is gonna be roughly the same for both players. TaToH does have one extra villager though. I'm not sure what that's for. Does he have loom? Yeah, he has loom. Both players have loom. So it might just have been some idle time. What's the spikes for these civs? Well, Hans, they are very good early. They don't have to spend so much wood on houses, that kind of stuff, so they're usually very aggressive. They're very good for raiding as well, so not only do they get the scouts and the cavalry in general that is good, but also cavalry archers, they are great. They are cheaper as well, so in Castle Age and Imperial Age, cavalry archers are cheaper for Huns. They do lack the final upgrade for them, the defense upgrade, so they don't get ring archer armor, they only get leather archer armor, but they are still cheaper, which means that they can mass a lot of cavalry archers. That villager is gonna go down, so now DauT finally reacting to the exposed villager. As for Italians, well, Italians, they are an archery sieve, but the thing that they get is they get Genoese crossbows, and the Genoese, they have, oh, look at the micro! TaToH sniping one villager, he might be able to get another one, let's see. Oh, he's gonna get another villager! He's gonna get another villager! Oh, almost though, he's gonna lose the scout. So yeah, for Italians, you get good archers. They are an archery and naval sieve. They get archers that are good against cavalry, which is interesting because usually archers, they don't do very well against cavalry. Genoese crossbows, they chew through knights, through cavalier, even paladin. And they also get an anti-archery sieve, which is the Condottiero. And the Condottiero also gets bonus anti-gunpowder armor. So unlike the Huskars, which is the other anti-archer infantry unit, they also get bonus versus gunpowder. So yeah, I would say in terms of water, probably the Italian player is gonna get the edge here. And if DauT doesn't do anything on land, Huns are especially good for raiding. If he doesn't do anything on land, he might lose this, as TaToH is gonna get water control and long-term eco advantage. Well, the line has so much advantage. The hills. Hills. I don't think we have... Oh, you mean... Okay, yeah. I thought you meant water hills. Because there is a map, I don't remember... I think it... Rift Island, the one that they were using for ECL, that one has water elevation, which it's kind of weird to wrap your head around. But yeah, right now, interestingly, the Italian player doesn't have the water control. Hun player going heavily on water, so Demo Raft, Fire Galley, pretty much outnumbering the Italian player. Now, oh, that's a good demo, potentially, let's see. It's gonna go down though, it's not gonna do anything. And this is so bad. TaToH should be getting full control of water here, but he's losing water control. What is he gonna do? He's potentially gonna go for Demo Raft. There you go. That's a good demolition. That's a good demolition shot. But still, DauT with the water advantage. Sending more and more units, so he's not gonna let this go. He's gonna keep going for more and more units. The issue with demolition rafts is they are very complementary unit when you have some other form of warship, but when you blow them up to kill some units from your opponent, then you are left without army. So he's gonna need to probably try and mass a couple of fire galleys, and there you go. So he's gonna queue fire galleys, he's gonna queue the demolition raft. I would probably try to queue them inside the docks, try to garrison them, or probably bring a villager, a couple of villagers here, and try to repair the fire galley if he wants to fight right away against larger numbers. But yeah, I'm not sure about this. So this is good. Garrisoning the demolition raft, that's good. He's gonna garrison the fire ship now, I think, or the fire galley rather. Very unexpected for the Hun player to get water control. Was this draft? Yes, but for some reason, maybe they just decided to ignore the draft. They only have Hun and Slavs left, and well, they went for Huns and Italians. So yeah, go figure. And actually, hold on, let me take a look at this. I'm gonna take a look at that after the game. Yeah, DauT's not gonna let this go. DauT's gonna get full water control. even going for additional docks here, going for fishing ships. And yeah, well, he has 4 less villagers, but he has 6 fishing ships. That's probably worth more than the villagers. As for food production, but yeah, TaToH's gonna lose this. And I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to get back into the game, losing water control. He's not going for any units. DauT's gonna go up to Castle Age now. TaToH is getting close to going up himself. He's idling the TC so that he can go up faster. But yeah, the situation is not looking great. Once DauT is in Castle Age, he can upgrade these units to fireships rather, and he can just hold on to that water control and never give it back. He can also try to use this one to patrol the shoreline. Use these ones to patrol the shoreline just to make sure that TaToH's not going to try to go for additional docks. And yeah, DauT's going right now for Bloodline, Scale Bard in armor. And he's going to switch into cavalry, that makes sense. If we take a look at TaToH's economy, he doesn't really have any stone at all. So he sold 200 stone that he had. I'm not sure if he sold those to try and go up. If he sold a stone to try and go up, he's gonna try to go for full aggression, but I'm not sure what he's gonna be able to do. DauT's gonna have strong cavalry units. And without Genoese crossbows, regular crossbows, they are not gonna do so well versus a large number of knights. DauT's gonna try to get some water eco going though, so getting this docks up, now trying to go for fishing ships. Midwater is dead. Yeah, he doesn't really have a lot of fish left. Still better than having no water control whatsoever though, especially because DauT can go for a transport ship here and, you know, land a couple of knights over here and start raiding. But right now, both players in Castle Age, TaToH going for crossbows and bodkin arrow, DauT going for knights, going for chain bard in armor now, so he's gonna have the +2. 3 knights are gonna be enough to clean this up, let's see. Now the crossbows, they're gonna be a bit more powerful. DauT's waiting for the chain bard in armor upgrade before engaging, that's very wise. And here we go. So yeah, TaToH's just gonna call it GG. Yeah, there's nothing left for him to do. Losing water versus a Hun player when you're playing Italians, that's the last thing that you want happening to yourself. In a game like this, in a hybrid map, you should get the water control. Anyway, that's gonna bring the series to 5-2, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So DauT's gonna get the 5th victory now. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at the next game. So let's take a look at the achievements first. Military, KV in favor of DauT, very much so, both on water and on land. And let's see over here. Wood and gold collected higher for TaToH, only more food for DauT. By making use of the fishing ship, yeah. Alright, overall good game. We're gonna go into the next one now, but let me take a look at this. So this is the draft that they made. They had Slavs and Franks left. But I'm not sure if they wanted to restart the whole thing, so we're just gonna do this. Like this. And we're gonna get rid of this as well. And we're gonna cross now Huns and Italians, so they might just be restarting the draft for the final games. So we're gonna try to do it like that. I'm gonna load the next one now. There we go. And let's see, so they're playing Aztecs and Incas. So we're gonna I'm gonna pause the game and I'm gonna try to take this Aztecs and Incas. There's no Inca for TaToH. Alright, they are just not using draft anymore, never mind. Okay, guys, so welcome to the 8th game of the series between TaToH and DauT for the best of 13 that they played earlier today. We're gonna go through all the games. We already witnessed a couple of great games, a couple that come to mind, the first, the second one, the fourth one I believe, then Mongols versus Spanish was also quite good. And what are we gonna see now? Aztecs versus Incas. So TaToH, the blue player, is gonna be playing Incas. DauT, red player, is gonna be playing Aztecs. They are playing El Dorado, I believe. Yes, El Dorado. So the feature of this map is that they get the dolphins here in this sandy water or watery sand here where the TC spawns. They also get a crap ton of gold in the middle, so very similar to Gold Rush. And yeah, Aztecs versus Incas. Two Mesosivs, potentially very powerful. I believe Incas probably having the edge here. Both civilizations getting full blacksmith upgrades except for Aztecs. Aztecs actually don't get ring archer armor. So both civilizations can go for elite eagle warriors with all the upgrades. Both civilizations can go for arbalists, but only Incas get fully upgraded arbalists. And also the other unique unit for Incas, slingers, they get bonus damage versus infantry units, so that's potentially a good combo for the eagle warriors. However, Aztec, very strong economy with the villagers carrying +5, starting with +50 gold. They should be able to afford the Minotaurs just by picking 10 gold instead of having to pick 60, which is the case for other civilizations. So both players most likely gonna go into Minotaurs and then Minotaurs into archers potentially, or eagle warriors. We're gonna see a variety of possibilities here. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to wait and see what pans out. Let's see. No contrary mid gonna be difficult. Alright, Chris. So no top ones like Mayan, Aztecs, and Chinese. Never mind. Fish and land. That's cheating. Yeah. Well, this is a this is a map that became popular in the last couple of years. The first time that I saw this map in particular was in King of the Hippo 1, in the final between the Viper and DauT. It was a very quick game. I'm not sure if it counts as spoiling if I say who won, but I'm just gonna say that it had some nasty plays. There were some nasty plays in El Dorado from King of the Hippo 1. Anyway, both players same amount of villagers, so yeah, things looking quite even. As for resources, there is a small gold here, a small stone here for DauT. TaToH, on the other hand, he doesn't have back resources other than wood. The stone for him is going to be in the front, the gold is going to be towards the northwest, so behind this tree line even. And yeah, they're going to go for barracks right now. Yeah, both players going for barracks, so they're going to meet, and the Minotaurs are going to meet in the middle, most likely. Unless they miss each other. Oh, that's not dolphins, that's swordfish. Actually, you're right. Great fish, Marlene. Yeah, my bad. Sword, sand, sheepfish. Sword, dolphin, sandfish, ship. So I thought Chinese were considered best civ on this map for some reason. Chinese, let me think. Yeah, I cannot think of any particular reason other than starting with more villagers. I'm not sure. I'm also not sure if they are going for random map in the NEC map pack or if they are choosing the maps They are not respecting the draft, that's one thing that we know. Or at least the first draft. I'm not sure if they did a second draft, but for the time being, this is what we get. +1 population, +1 villager, yes, that's correct. And toilet sweat drops. Hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's some loud vehicle going on over here. Do not need to scout for sheep at the start of this map, so Chinese is strong. That's also a good point. When you get the sheep right away, then Chinese can be super strong. Right now though, 5 militias for the blue player. DauT going forward now with his own 5 militias. He is not going up to fuel age just yet, so judging by this, he might be trying to go for fast castle. For the time being though, let's see if he manages to do any damage here with the militias. TaToH is gonna go around, and he's gonna go back now. That's good walling. Quick walls from the blue player. So this is gonna make it impossible for DauT to actually do any damage to these units. TaToH is gonna go for Minotaurs right now, which means that he should be able to clean this up. And yeah, the gate's gonna stay up. And the Minotaurs, they're just gonna swoop over these units. Let's see. Also, Incas getting stronger villagers, that might play a factor in the middle of the map. Usually you see players in fuel age trying to go for towers here, trying to go for mining camps in the middle, trying to get control of the middle. And when Incas, they get affected by infantry blacksmith upgrades, they can play an important role over here. For the time being though, DauT's gonna find himself trapped inside TaToH's kingdom, I mean. A kingdom full of wonders like flying swords, sand, fish, ship thingies with disease on top. And yeah, there you go. So TaToH's gonna be the first one to try and claim the middle. That's gonna be good, and that's gonna work for sure. But how long is he gonna keep control? DauT's gonna go for fast castle, so he is gonna be able to go for a TC. I'm not sure if he's not taking stone, so he's not gonna go for a castle or anything. He's probably just gonna start pushing with towers and eagle warriors. That's probably gonna be enough to drive TaToH out of the middle. However, TaToH's gonna recognize the situation. He's gonna go for the towers right away. He's gonna try to break in. He's gonna try to delay DauT's castle time. Now let's see. Alright, that's gonna be enough. He can potentially go right now for the blacksmith, for the market. He can use some market abuse. He can do some market abuse to go up even faster, although he is gonna get already enough resources, I think. Blacksmith and archery range instead. He's not gonna go for market. Archery range is good. He is gonna need some sort of range units. Both players going into Eagle Scouts and subsequently Eagle Warriors is not gonna result in anyone having a particular edge over any other player, so instead they're gonna need to go for range units. Now DauT's not gonna have the best range unit to pair the Eagle Warriors with. I believe Incas going for Slingers is potentially a lot stronger, but for the time being, DauT's gonna go up. Let's see. He nearly has the resources. He needs to drop some food manually. There you go, so going up. And TaToH's not even close to going up. He's gonna ramp up the pressure though, going for an additional tower over here. This tower is gonna be annoying for sure. That's gonna deny any resources under the TC. Fortunately for DauT, he already ate pretty much everything. He only has a single sheep here, with only around 60 food, so it's not gonna be a big deal. Incas, of course, they also get a good edge with towers, as they get 15% cheaper stone buildings, so towers, they cost 15% less stone. And yeah, this is also a very interesting thing to point. the center of the map, or at least where all the gold is a lot closer to DauT's base than it is to TaToH's base. It's actually like twice as far away from TaToH's base than it is from DauT's base. Mayan is +1, yes. Chen is +3, yes, yes. TaToH is getting those juicy golds. We're gonna have to wait and see if he can keep control of that though. Castle Age with crossbows, potentially Eagle Warriors. It's gonna be hard to defend the middle with that. Oh, this is kinda sloppy though. Yeah, DauT's gonna lose this for free. Yeah, so he's trying to send the units over here, but for some reason they are garrisoning around here and they are trying to go around the tower. He's gonna go for crossbows just now. Crossbows, they are gonna be effective against Eagle Scouts. They are not gonna be effective against Eagle Warriors. But for the time being, TaToH is quite far away from clicking up himself. So he's gonna need to take advantage of this as much as he can. Gonna try to take advantage of the gold and the stone here. Gonna go for a tower. Tower is a good move. Still not gonna prevent the Eagle Warriors from raiding, but for the time being, DauT's only going for crossbows. And it seems like he's gonna try to go forward. And he's gonna try to snipe a couple of villagers over here. So TaToH, he is expecting this. He's going for a defensive tower. So he's getting ready for everything, all the possibilities. He is gonna spot DauT though. Yeah, DauT knows that he has been spotted, so he is gonna be expecting to find some sort of defensive buildings here, name it this tower. But he could still do damage. This is exposed. All of this is super exposed. If he just walks in like this, he could do so much damage. Let's see, he's gonna take the heal advantage. He's gonna take the palisades down, potentially. Come on. What is he gonna do? He's gonna try to snipe villagers from outside the walls. Oh, DauT is gonna send more crossbows now forward. He's gonna go for a siege workshop. The siege workshop is gonna be enough to take this down. Potentially one mangonel and one villager repairing the mangonel is gonna be enough. The vanilla skirmishers, they are not gonna be enough to kill this. These crossbows, they have fletching and bodkin arrow, but they don't have the defense upgrades. So that's gonna go for padded archer armor right now, and then he's gonna go for leather archer armor, although these units... Yeah, he's gonna need to go for leather archer armor as well. He doesn't have the resources to go for that yet though. Minotaurs inside the tower. TaToH trying to go for an additional tower over here. And I find it quite curious that that's not going for Eagle Warriors at all. It's going straight into crossbows. Both players going for the ranged units. But I feel like this was such a missed opportunity. Probably standing here on the elevation, taking the palisade down, walking in. He should have been able to do some damage here. Even if TaToH tried to go for gates over there. Not a lot going on here. Even if TaToH tried to wall over here, that's still a long distance, and I feel like DauT could have been able to go forward and not lose too many crossbows and kill so many villagers over here. But there is no way for him to know that though. He probably was expecting TaToH to have like a myriad of towers here and here and here and all over the place. So yeah, we're gonna see now what he does in the middle. For the time being, TaToH, I mean, going for defensive towers, going for the skirmishers, going out to Castle Age. He can potentially go for elite skirmishers, or he can also switch into eagles. It seems like the eagle switch is a possibility, as he's going for scale mail armor, so it's gonna be +1 defense for infantry units. But let's see. Oh, TaToH's gonna lose the villagers now. He's gonna try to take the rams down. The rams, of course, they're gonna stay up. The skirmishers, they are not gonna be enough to clean all the crossbows. Oh, and TaToH gonna lose villagers here. 3 ramps going forward, pushing everything, taking the defensive towers down. And without these towers, TaToH's absolutely gonna lose control of the middle. It also helps that DauT has the base so close to the middle, right? So he can reinforce super quickly. For TaToH to be able to do this, he's gonna have to go for forward buildings. Situation's not looking great for the blue player right now. 5 villagers behind, losing the Minotaurs, losing all the units, losing the skirmishers, even the towers here, all the map control that he had, he lost it. TaToH is trying to go for Eagles though, so that's 4 Eagle Scouts. He doesn't have the resources to afford Eagle upgrade, Eagle Warrior upgrade yet. So the crossbows, they are still going to be effective versus vanilla Eagle Warriors, or Eagle Scouts rather. Elite Skirmisher, that is good, but he lost the bulk of the skirmishers that he had forward. And I'm not sure if he's going for more skirmishers. Yeah, he's going for skirmishers and Eagle Warriors. That's good. And let's see what is that going to do. So he has nearly enough to go for a castle. He might go for a castle. I'm not sure if he's going to try to go for a DC or for a castle. Going for a castle here would deny TaToH completely. But let's see, he's gonna have to run away. These guys, they are still Eagle Scouts, so no Eagle Warriors. They can still get shot down by the crossbows. And yeah, there you go. Careful though, DauT might lose a couple of crossbows here to his own Mangonel. TaToH's gonna call it GG. Great game from DauT. Going for the walls, going smart. To Castle Age, going for the crossbows, siege, and it was quite systematical. Yeah, very methodical game by the book from DauT, taking that one like it's nothing. So we're gonna update the scores right now, and that's actually 6 for DauT, so he only needs to win 1 more game. And look at that, DauT packing 4, man. Getting back in shape. 43 to 30, so that's 3 to 2 KD. Larger eco all over the board except for wood, and even then just by a small margin. Yeah, going up to Castle Age a lot faster. Going for the good units, for the good pushes. Very smart plays. Really nothing to criticize to DauT here. Other than walls, well. Not gonna say it here. Anyway, let's go back now. We're gonna take a final break of 3 minutes before going for additional games, and then we're gonna go for any remaining games that we have in a single row. Alright, back to back. So be right back, everyone. Take a moment to drink some water, take a moment to stretch a bit, and yeah, I'll be right back. Hope to see you here. Alright everyone, let's keep going with this. Let's load the next game and let's go right into it. So, the last game that we saw, El Dorado, DauT playing super methodically, playing super safely, going for fast castle and eventually taking control of the middle with a castle that scared TaToH into resigning. So yeah, let's go over here and let's see what we get. So this is, I believe, the 9th game of the series. Let me check that. Yeah, this is the 9th game of the series. We are gonna watch DauT versus TaToH playing in Prairie. Interesting. Interesting map. So over here, what do we have? We have a lot of natural resources. So you can see here a lot of deer. There's not a lot of wood here. The resources are good though. The golds. There's a main gold over here for TaToH, secondary gold over here, and a secondary gold over here. So he's gonna have gold on the back. Is also, oh wait a moment, this is the spectator overlay didn't work. Hold on. There we go. All right. So yeah, TaToH's gonna be playing Burmese. We were saying he has back gold. As for DauT's gonna be playing Spanish. Interesting. Oh, and I have seen this matchup many times before. Both players trying to go for their power spikes in Castle Age. So, namely Conquistadors and Arambai. And I think I have seen Conquistadors taking the lead in that matchup. I'm not completely sure. Anyway, we're gonna see what happens in here. Both players are most likely gonna try to push for Castle Age and trying to go for their unique unit. Still so, DauT, if we take a look at the map generation, he has back wood over here, so that's super safe for him to take. He has a back main stone and secondary gold here on the back. The main goal is going to be a bit forward. As for TaToH, we already mentioned the fact that he has forward main gold, secondary gold on the back, and this secondary stone is close to the TC, close enough that he can take this fairly safely. There is another stone over here though, so he's gonna have options at the very least. The wood situation though is not the best. He has a forward wood line over here. Other than this, the next closest one is this one, which you can see is more than a screen away from the TC. So if DauT goes potentially for a tower over here and tries to deny the wood, that's gonna be very inconvenient for the blue player. So DauT, if he gets denied from this wood, which is kind of unlikely, he still can go to this one. It's still far away as well, but at the cost of getting safe wood, he's gonna have a super open front line. So TaToH, yeah, I guess in the minimap it looks like he has potentially natural wallings over here, but still both maps are so open. So yeah, this is a very raiding friendly map, prone to raiding, which is gonna be great for a Spanish player or a Burmese player. Somebody playing as Burmese or Spanish, I mean. Arambai and Conquistadors, super high raiding potential. For the time being though, yeah, DauT's gonna get some idle time from TaToH over there. Over here though, TaToH's gonna find DauT's DC. Only 2 villagers here though, so there's no threat for this scout. Let's see if he tries to land the villager. He's not. He's gonna try to delay this one though. Alright, so he's gonna try to delay the house. That's not gonna be a big deal. There we go, he's gonna take the second board now. So both players can potentially go for scouts in Feudal Age. That certainly seems to be the case for TaToH. Only 3 wood lumberjacks over there, only 3 lumberjacks over here for DauT as well. So both players probably gonna try to go for scouts. Now the thing about Burmese, they get strong men at arms. The infantry unit, they get +1 attack per age starting in Feudal Age, so if he went for men at arms, those would get the +1 for free. And I'm not talking about forging, I'm talking about additional +1 just as a bonus for the Civ. But I don't think he's gonna go for Minotauros at this point. He's going for 3 over here. He can put, well, he can potentially go. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait a moment. What kind of sorcery is this? What? Oh, both players start with 2 scouts. I didn't know that one. Where am I from? My English accent is kind of familiar to you. I'm from Argentina. And to everyone who doesn't know me, hello, my name is Nova. I am the new caster on Voobly Official. So I hope you are enjoying my casting and I hope you are enjoying the games. Games at least are quite enjoyable. But still. DauT's gonna go forward now with a good amount of villagers. He's starting taking wood over here. He's starting taking stone over here. And that can only mean that he knows what's the situation for TaToH. And that's exactly what's happening over here. So he's gonna go forward with villagers. He's gonna drop a tower over here, and that means that TaToH's gonna have to go to some other wood line. But if we take a look at DauT's scouting information, he knows that TaToH doesn't really have a lot of options. If he gets denied from this wood, this is the closest one, and it's so far away. Let's see. Oh, thank you, nobody. Oh, this is a brilliant play. But what is he gonna do? Is he gonna try to mill to tower the berries? I don't think that's probably a good option. Oh, he's gonna try to deny the stone before dropping a tower here. I would probably try to drop 1 tower here, nevertheless, with 1 villager. And then try to go and, with the rest of the villagers, try to go over here and deny the stone. But this is still nonetheless a good play. So it's gonna be hard for TaToH to try and go over here and start taking stone. And he doesn't really have any other options. There is another stone over here, but that's super far away and I'm not even sure if TaToH knows about that one. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Hold on. He doesn't. He didn't scout this area, so he doesn't know about the stone. And this is a messy game. This is already a messy game. He's gonna go for 1 tower over here, but that's still not gonna give him access to this, because this tower going up is gonna deny the stone. If he goes for an additional tower over here, he's gonna be able to deny both stones. This wood line has been denied already, which means that TaToH is probably going over here, which is so far away. The fight here going in favor of TaToH though. That's gonna be 2 scouts down for DauT. DauT losing a scout. Kappa. Going for the walls now, so that's good. He's gonna protect the towers. And I want to take a look at something. So the villager count right now, 3 higher for TaToH. The KD 2-0 in favor of the blue player as well. However, both of the units that DauT lost were the scouts, so he's not losing any villagers. I believe he probably has wheelbarrow. Let's see. No, he doesn't. So it's just idle time. That's very unfortunate. Kind of sloppy. He's gonna try to take this kid down. He can actually walk around here. Yeah, the villager is gonna walk. Well, the villagers are gonna walk around so that they can take the palisade gate down. Yeah, he's gonna go now and try to place another tower. So he's gonna deny this gold. Let's see. Well, TaToH knows about this gold, so he can take from there. But what is he doing? TaToH is gonna go super far away and try to find resources. For the time being, he's gonna start taking deer. And this back gold that he has over here, that's gonna be super handy. So this tower is not gonna do a whole lot. It's gonna deny the berries here and the berries here. This one only had 8 left, so it's not a big deal. This tower, probably not gonna do a whole lot. At this point, he's just probably trying to build on the chain of towers. Then he can potentially place another one over here, another one over here, and potentially that's not gonna be enough to deny the gold though. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna need to go for 3 towers if he wants to deny this. Either that or he could try to rush this down, but he's already on the other side, so it's very time consuming to try and go around. TaToH's gonna go for a couple of archers though. 5 villagers ahead right now, and if we take a look over here... Oh! Look at that! DauT lost 3 villagers! Very good play from TaToH, just pretty much expanding over here, ignoring the towers and going and doing damage. This is very sloppy from DauT though, not going for a defensive tower himself. It doesn't have enough stone right now. Oh, it's open. Oh, DauT could potentially lose so many villagers here. Let's see. Alright, so this is gonna get cleaned up. I think DauT's gonna lose one though, yes. Yeah, this is gonna get cleaned up, but right now, DauT's 6 villagers behind. He's taking a lot of stone over here. So all the villagers he had here, he brought them back to keep taking gold, stone I mean, sorry. And potentially he can go here, he can go and try to rush this down, as TaToH doesn't really have stone for another tower. He doesn't even have a market, so he cannot even buy stone. If he rushes this down, if he goes for a tower here, probably here and then another here, that would be so annoying for DauT. For TaToH, I mean, he could potentially get completely surrounded by towers, which means that even the TC is gonna suffer idle time because he wouldn't be able to send villagers safely anywhere, only in this direction. So he would have to expand over here. But what is DauT's plan? For the time being, he's still taking some stone. He must not be planning to go for a castle, as he doesn't have enough resources to go up to castle age. But this is sloppy though, he's still not going for defensive towers. He might lose a villager here. He is only 3 villagers behind though, that's because TaToH was going for wheelbarrow. Oh, he's losing another villager. He might lose a farmer here. Yeah, TaToH is doing the right things, being super annoying, causing some idle time. All of the forward villagers that DauT has, they are already idle, so this is good for TaToH. He might even lose a villager or 2 over here. Very, very good play. So DauT's gonna go now for a couple of skirmishers, but look at this. TaToH going for archers back home and actually pushing DauT away. Not enough wood. When was this played? Well, this was played on... today actually, this was played earlier today. They played a couple of hours ago. And yeah, we're casting all of the games. Is TaToH trolling or how can he lose versus DauT? Well, I'm not sure. Did you see the latest events? TaToH has not been performing so well. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I am not really in a position to give a definitive answer to that. My personal opinion is that TaToH is probably not taking the game so seriously, and DauT happens to be in a good shape. At least, well, with a couple of exceptions, of course, getting wrecked in King of the Desert. Other than that, DauT's generally playing a bit better than TaToH right now. This is potentially good for TaToH though, if he manages to clear this up. Yeah, he's gonna be able to take all the villagers from DauT here. And how many villagers does DauT have here? 10 villagers! He's gonna lose one, let's see. DauT now, TaToH now has the market, so he can buy stone, which means that he can go for the counter tower here. But this is not looking good for DauT particularly. Yeah, the tower is not gonna go up. Those are a lot of idle villagers. Let's see, good micro here. He's gonna need to get rid of all the archers. But now this tower also has villagers garrisoned, so very hard to build this one without losing villagers. That's one villager down for DauT. Not gonna lose another one. Is he gonna finish this one? It seems like he's just gonna go for a different tower over here. So TaToH can potentially start taking stone from here. There are no towers from DauT in range of that stone pile. And TaToH reached Castle Age. DauT is not even close. DauT, having all of the uptime that TaToH spent with the TC, having all of that time available to create villagers, he is still 8-9 villagers behind. Now these crossbows are gonna clean the skirmishers, no problem. And DauT's gonna call the GG. That was a good push. I think that he probably could have tried to take this down and try to push with more towers over here. Probably tried to deny this still. TaToH did not take this stone in the end. But still, probably could have been a bit better. Super action packed though, and that's gonna bring the series up to 6, I believe. 6-3? 6-3, so a win rate of 66% for the Lord DauT. So we're gonna take a look at the achievements, then we're gonna jump into the next game. KD, good for TaToH, 22-12, almost 2-1. Larger eco all over the board except for stone collection. Over here, technology stats, yeah, only player reaching Castle Age. Castle Age was the final nail in the coffin, for sure. And yeah, this is super bad. Going aggressive, you are expected to probably fall behind in eco. But being 6 villagers behind when your opponent went to Castle Age and you had time to try to catch up, that's gotta be annoying. It is live. So Liz Archer, this is not live, this was played earlier today. They played the best of 13 and we are casting all the games. It didn't receive a lot of live coverage, so that's why we're doing this. Anyway, we're gonna jump now to the next game. Let's see.